Hello, and welcome to the fourth match of PUCL's Draft League for 2024 with me, a very hungry GigaSaurusGames. I'm hungry because I was playing a board game that ran long, so I haven't eaten anything in a little while before the match. But this week, I am paired off against Murray, who has not had many of his matches yet, so I've only seen one match he had against Shark. His roster, that was the wrong button. His roster looks like this. As you can see, I'm expecting Great Tusk, Jirachi, Enamorous, Raging Bolt, Lohix, and certainly Grafii to come. I think Great Tusk, Enamorous, and Grafii are the three obvious ones. The other three I can see mixing around. I'm most worried about Raging Bolt and also Scarf Jirachi to a lesser extent. Team I'm running looks somewhat similar to last week. I'm running double Scarfers again, along with the double dance Zoroark, Hisuian Zoroark. Same Mega Mile set as I've been running a lot. Latias is here. They sold you to Oko, most Great Tusk, and Raging Bolt with its stab moves, assuming it hasn't been knocked off by Great Tusk, though it has been knocked off, and it can probably win anyway with Roost. And then I'm going to try and break... Basically, I'm most worried about Raging Bolt, or anything getting a chance to do something for free, so I'm bringing Hisuian Arcanine to do early breaking, so one of my Scarfers can clean up late game. That's more or less the game plan here. Also, if he brings a similar team to the match I saw against Shark Finnegan, that is, then there might be a slight weakness to SD Sucker Punch. So Mega Mario might have a chance to do something there as well. With that Dex Draft. That Dex Draft, PDL versus... That's the wrong team. Versus Murray. That Dex Draft versus Murray. Send the challenge. I have some crackers next to me for a snack to munch on during the game because I'm hungry. The interesting board game I was playing came in dead last, but all right. So what didn't I thought Jellicent might come, and there's no Raging Bolt. How interesting. So I was really quite worried about Raging Bolt because I have no good answer to it. Because it turns out, if it's Specs or Booster Special Attack with Modest, it basically 2-hit KOs everything, including a Violate Gligar. So I was prepping against Raging Bolt because I was really quite worried about it, but it looks like it didn't come. So instead we got Jellicent here, which is probably because they saw Iron Bundle being a problem in some of my other matches. I mean, it might still have Freeze Dry, so that's like okay. It does, however, mean that I'm not leading Iron Bundle because I can't flip turn safely in front of Jellicent, which probably is Water Absorb. So instead, we're going to lead Choice Scarfed Urshifu, and if I see an Enamorous, I can go for a Choice Scarfed Ironhead right off the top. As for the rest of the team, what is Zoroark going to disguise itself as? What do I want to set up on? I'm thinking Great Tusk is the best thing to set up on. That or Jellicent, maybe? So Jellicent likely wants to come in on... probably Arcanine or Iron Bundle. Let's say Zoroark is Arcanine then, I think. I'm not totally sold on that, but... That's fine. I'm immune to Prankster. I'm just going to go straight for Wicked Blow. So Dark-type Urshifu is immune to Prankster. Grafii is naturally faster, but I am Choice Scarfed. I'm just going to go for a Wicked Blow off the top. The worst thing they can switch into is Great Tusk or Enamorous. Against Great Tusk, I just go freely to Latias against most sets. Enamorous, I can go to Arcanine, get off a free Head Smash. I like that. And there goes Grafii. No Prankster. No, don't need to worry about Prankster anymore. Now, I expect that tells my opponent that I'm running Choice Scarf, which might make them expect Iron Bundle not be Choice Scarf. Because although the previous match I did bring double Scarf, Iron Bundle never hit the field. So I don't think that I ever would have seen that. That's fine. Choice Banded Rock Slide. Let's check the calc. So this is Choice Banded Hisuian Arcanine versus Enamorous. If I'm using Rock Slide instead of Head Smash because of the accuracy question. Easy OHKO with Rock Slide. Great Tusk can switch in and Head Smash safely anyway, so I'm just gonna go for the Choice Banded Rock Slide here. I knew it got that. That's on me. I should have known that. Whatever. I don't have Raging Bolt unless I'm not too worried about this. I have Iron Head, which is Choice... I'm trying to remember if Choice Scarf kills. I don't think it does from full health. Yeah, it won't. But... so instead, let's go into... well, I think it's still correct, though. I think I lose Urshifu here, and that's fine. But yeah, I forgot Enamorous gets Earth Power. And you'd think I'd know that, because it's literally on the calculator that it would be carrying Earth Power. So, that's my mistake. As expected. Oh! But that changes the calculation. I expected to lose Urshifu here, but now I don't. And that's cool. Jellicent, I go into... I don't want to get Scald Burned if I go into Mile, so I'll go into Latios. Yeah, Will-O-Wisp Burn as well, that makes sense too. I'm gonna drop a Draco Meteor. Okay, does half. That is perfectly fine. Let me check a calc. What does +2 Hisuian Zoroark do with Shadow Ball? To a Jellicent. Easy OHKO. Okay. In that case, I'm going to go for Agility and then Nasty Plot. I didn't think it would have Scald. That's my mistake. Well, I'll go for Shadow Ball now. That's my error. I don't know why I didn't think it had Scald. That's... oh, because I was expecting Shadow... I don't know what I was doing. I am not playing very well right now, but no switching to Freeze Dry. I don't think Arcanine counts here. Okay. Now I can basically freely Ice Beam all day. This is a dead Sceptile. Unless it doesn't Mega. Technically, it might live if it doesn't Mega. But I'm Choice Scarf Iron Bundle. And this is why I like running Double Scarf, because it catches the opponent off guard. Literally every match I have brought Choice Scarf Iron Bundle. It really should be what my opponent is expecting. But the fact that I have Choice Scarf Urshifu, I think might have caught them off guard. Let's just double check that Against a Sceptile, Freeze Dry technically wouldn't kill. So it doesn't Mega, it can kill my Iron Bundle here. Is that a problem? I think at this point, not really, because I've got a lot of damage on Enamorus at this point. But goodbye, Mega Sceptile. So, if it didn't Mega Evolve there, and it didn't need to, because this isn't the Dragon Pod, that just killed. Or, Freeze Dry didn't kill there. But that is not what they were not. They expected. They Mega'd thinking they basically went into Mega Sceptile because they assumed I was not Choice Scarf. But if it's a non-Choice Scarf Sceptile, and normal Sceptile can't outspeed even normal Iron Bundle. So, yep, there we go. Let's see here. Let me think. How do I close this out? How do I best close this out? I think the answer is going to Urshifu and going for Wicked Blow. Because I don't want to get my... No, that's not true. Close combat will probably 2-KO the Enamorus from this range. It'll OHKO the Arcanine. It does good damage to Great Tusk, but Great Tusk gets a switch in for free. I really don't know the answer here. The answer is I don't care about Great Tusk coming in. Okay. That was expected. Ground move probably incoming. Let's just get damage off from Great Tusk, which is not a Lando, so this will do some damage to it. Because I probably need some damage on it to make sure Ice Beam kills, is my thinking here. Because I don't want to have to rely on Hydro Pump if I don't need to. Oh, actually Ice Beam just an OHKO anyway. I didn't need to worry about this. Unless it's like max special defense, I suppose. But also, I just want the free switch, so... Yep, that's expected. I go into Iron Bundle. I fire off an Ice Beam, I believe. Yes, I fire off an Ice Beam. And now I need to know some calcs. I can do about 30... So Hydro Pump clearly kills it for many reasons. Ice Beam does about 30%. Well, more like 25%. Mega Mawile can then come in and do 50% with Sucker Punch. So I can't rely on that. So I had to say I had to say, hope I don't miss a Hydro Pump. I just have to hope I hit my Hydro Pump. And it's not sashed. Cool. The team I brought more or less worked. Hooray for double Scarfers. This is... So, back in Generation 7, I used a lot of double Scarf teams. Or especially, there's one in particular I used a lot. That involved both Choice Scarf Kartana and Choice Scarf Landorus. And I always liked the team because it let me play loose with one Choice Scarfer and still have a second in the back, and because most teams don't carry two Choice Scarf users. The second one would usually catch the opponent off guard. So, by carrying two, as in this matchup, your opponent assumes that after you revealed one, that the other one is safe to be in front of with that Mega Sceptile that came in. Which means you sometimes get free kills because your opponent makes assumptions about your speed tiers that end up being wrong because you're running multiple Scarfers. Also, I just like Choice Scarf Iron Bundle. As you've seen, I brought it every match, even though it didn't do anything the last match. Because Choice Scarf Iron Bundle just outspeeds almost everything that isn't at +2. And even many things are at +2. Which is really helpful for managing speed tiers, such as in this matchup. Where there really were quite a number of scary things, even though, again, Raging Bolt was the scariest one, and if Raging Bolt comes into Jellicent, I really think I'm in trouble, especially with how badly I played against the Enamorous. Losing Arcanine. Yeah. Also, the flinch on the Enamorous is really lucky. So. But in any case, because it let me save Urshifu and my second choice Scarf user for later, which ended up coming into play at the end when I needed to take, because it gave me an extra answer against Arcanine. Although I could have locked myself into Hydro Pump earlier and just hoped not miss, but that would have been scary. So, in any case, good game to Murray. And after a break, we will come back with the second half. At this point, teams can do some transactions, but we still have to maintain at least one of every type. And because of the way the pods worked out and my team, the only Pokemon I could actually drop and not here as the types anymore are Urshifu itself. And Urshifu is so valuable that's not worth doing that. So I'm just kind of hoping I don't get stuck in a Grass or Poison pod and have to bring Vileplume. But if I do, it has some useful utility. It has pseudo knockoff. It's one of my Terra Captains. It gets Strength Sap and Sleep Powder. And so until next time, I hope you all enjoyed the match and my commentary. And I am 3-1, so I'm approximately one match out of playoffs at this point, give or take. So we will see what happens in the second half of the tournament. And until then, this has been GigaSaurusGames. Hoping you had a good time and signing out. Bye.